you want to call it.
Hmm.
When I notice there's no one on my YouTube, then
Maybe
Actually,
just let the show. Mhm. Just let the show roll. You can talk through cooking like a radio host. If chat pops in, great. If not, the cooking is the show.
that's right, because I'm not on the, I don't have enough makeup to be on the thing. I don't have any cute outfits. I don't feel like, I don't want to be, I mean, in the future, will I be on my stream? Probably. When I can get a haircut, I can wear makeup every day, I lose a little weight, and I look more presentable. But, you know, we're in the same, I got one pair of shorts after coming back from Mexico City, and, well, I don't want to wear the same thing every day.
Shopping options. That makes
I
sense
don't
as a
need
goal.
an option.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
don't really need
I
an
think-
option.
Honestly, you don't have to wait for haircuts or new wardrobe to create. Lots of folks just like hanging out for the talk or for the food sizzling. If in the future you feel like being on camera, you can.
I will when I have money to make myself look better.
Yeah, okay. But your strength now is your voice, the cooking, and
Yeah, I'm not even worried about what my strength is or isn't.
you're telling stories, and that's enough.
Well, I mean, ideally, obviously, I would think that my channel probably would be more popular if I'm on the video, but I just don't have the makeup and the outfits and stuff right now to be wearing different things and looking cute and maybe doing an exercise. I wouldn't mind doing an exercise show, showing how I'm trying to lose weight. Here I'm making potatoes, but I mean, you know, I don't like the keto diet. I'd rather do intermittent fasting. But I don't think I've lost any weight. I think I've gained weight. Because yesterday I got depressed and I ate 4 quesadillas. You know, so I need to stop doing that. But I'm not going to worry too much about it. I'm doing at least 16 hours of fasting. So I ate at maybe 5 p.m. And in Mexico, I used to give myself a window to eat from 1 to 5. Or eat from 1 to 6. But I'm not in Mexico, and so it's harder to do that.
What parts feel hardest now?
Nothing, I don't want to talk about that. I'm online.
Fair enough. So what's your
Remember,
plan for today?
we talk about the cooking. We talk about, yeah, I don't mind saying I'm exercising right now. I'm walking back and forth where I live in the air conditioning, and I'm okay with that. That's me talking about me today. I don't want to talk about Mexico City or woulda, coulda, shoulda, mighta, oughta. I'll get stressed.
Got it. So today is about simple things: walking, cooking, and streaming.
Yeah. That's why I'm talking to an AI. I don't mess up, but I still think it's good for me to talk to an AI. So you can help me. Maybe I can tell you some ingredients that I have for the potatoes, and you can tell me. I've got some mushrooms. I was thinking about making some rice in the tortilla pan, and it does take about 3 hours. You have to cook it very low, keep adding water. I was thinking about making some ginger mushroom rice for dinner, or something like that with soy sauce. I've got soy sauce. I could make fried rice.
Ginger, mushroom, potatoes, soy sauce, rice.
Well, I didn't say I'm putting the potato. I'm not putting the potatoes in the rice.
Okay, well, you can split it into 2 meals. Like lunch is the potatoes with mushrooms, and maybe
No, I don't
the-
have, I don't only have the one burner in the microwave. I could use the other burner, but I have to get a new selfie stand. I have a selfie stand, but it tips over, and I don't think it's, a smart choice for my stream because, I mean, it kinda works. It's got these little gray things on the bottom that helps it from moving, but when you put the phone in there, it tends to tip forward now, so, I, I could put a selfie stick on my wish list, but I don't wanna do an Amazon wish list for YouTube. I wanna do buy me coffee link, and if people want to support my channel, maybe you could help me rewrite the description to try to get donations.
Sure. Maybe something like welcome to the kitchen where the food sizzles and Brendel Junior High is always in session.
I'm not gonna mention, I will not mention Brindle Junior High in my YouTube description, because I may not always do that. I may do another story.
Okay, something more general. Welcome to my kitchen streams where I cook, chat and share little stories. If you'd like to support the channel, you can through my Buy Me a Coffee link. Every bit helps me make more videos and live streams. Thanks for hanging out.
Okay, I'm gonna end the voice, I want you to print that. And then tell me where to put my link. I'm gonna end this chat, and then I'll restart it after.
Checking.
I would never have put that, but. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. I would not have put, my description's kind of silly, not, it's just short. That's a good one. Alright. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, I will make the changes. I like what you wrote. Mine was very simple, just like, thanks for your support, have a great day, but yours is a little bit more like, so in your description, did you say what I'm gonna be using the money for? Because kitchen supplies, and then you also put future food reviews, travel reviews, airline reviews, and hotel reviews?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
So the Buy Me a Coffee link is just an easy one-tap way for people to chip in if they like your cooking streams. And you could say it supports groceries, ingredients, kitchen supplies, and production costs. So
Did you put production costs in that? Did you put production costs in there or not?
Yeah. Groceries, ingredients, kitchen supplies, and production costs.
Well, yeah, I mean, my phone bill. I mean, like, I do have Wi-Fi wherever I live, but, stuff like phone bills. I mean, I don't know that I want to get into much detail, but, or say I'm clothing to wear on the stream, because realistically, if they make a donation for different foods I could cook or something, or kitchen you know, what do you call it, pans, pots and pans and kitchen gadgets and things. Some of that money I can allocate to buying laundry soap, dish soap, underwear, shorts, um, stuff like that, like the basic needs that I need to get paid for. So, what do you think about that? Like, you know, if somebody sends $20 to buy me coffee, and I used to make about 9 years ago or I don't know, 9 or 10 years ago, I used to make about 250, 300 a week doing Periscope all day, every day. And people would send me Amazon gifts. But that's when I gave my exact location and I had a list. I don't remember, but I'm not doing that now. I don't know. I don't think that's a good
I
idea.
think
I'm not.
it's simple and flexible. So something like, welcome, this channel is all about relaxing cooking, special recipes, food experiments, and live cooking chats. As the channel grows, we also plan to share food reviews, travel reviews, hotel reviews, and airline reviews. If you'd like to support the channel, you can use the Buy Me a Coffee link below. Your support helps cover ingredients, kitchen equipment, production costs, and everyday expenses that help keep the videos going. Every contribution is appreciated. Thanks for watching, and I hope you'll subscribe and join me on the next adventure. So your Buy Me a Coffee link would go right under that paragraph.
So wait, where did you put production costs? Because I'm looking at what you said. It says your support helps with groceries, cooking, ingredients, kitchen supplies, laundry, and the cost of creating more videos and live streams. And should I put production costs? Where do I put production?
You can do either.
Production costs of creating more videos and live streams?
So you could say your support helps with groceries, cooking ingredients, kitchen supplies, and the cost of creating more videos and live streams. That's nice and clear without having to list personal items. You could keep your original version if you prefer how that sounds.
Hold on. Now, but I don't like the chef refund, so I need to think of a new name, because it's been 2 weeks, I don't like it.
Okay. Yeah, no worries. If it doesn't feel right, let's find
No, it's not silly enough. I miss Chef Poop, but I'm afraid if I do Chef Poop, I won't get any sponsors. I mean, unless they really realize that you know, it's a joke.
That's a fair concern. A joke name can be funny with your regular viewers, but it's tricky with sponsors. One option is keep the channel name a bit more neutral, but keep President Chef Poo as a character.
Yeah, I've got my poop emoji sitting on top of my pepper. And when I look at my live stream through my cell phone, I've got the potatoes in the little mini pan cooking, and I got the little chef poop. The poop emoji is the AirPod poop emoji thing on top of the pepper.
So what's your long-term plan? More cooking, reviews, and travel stuff, or
No, I mean I don't
mostly
want
the
to
comic
cook. I don't
stories?
want to cook every day. I'd like to do food reviews, but I have to make a lot of money. I mean, I would not do food reviews. I used to do food reviews twice a day, or at least I would eat out twice a day because I had the money. But I'm not all the time, and then I would cook. So in Mexico City, I did a lot of cooking, and I would have the groceries delivered daily, and I had a vegetable chopper, but I didn't film all that. I mean, I was on TikTok, but I didn't do TikToks of all my stuff. I just, because I don't like doing short videos, so it's not on my YouTube channel. so, you know. Hello?
Mhm.
It's not on my YouTube channel. So, anyway, but yeah, I would like, I mean,
So,
yeah, I mean, if I could get Whole Foods,
maybe
Whole
keep the
Foods
channel
and Costco
focused.
delivery daily. I mean, if I could get,
That progression
you know, daily grocery
sounds like a good
delivery,
fit.
or every other day, or, that's what I did in Mexico, but in Mexico City, the grocery delivery is fast, a lot of it's on a motorcycle. I mean, so, let's just say I woke up and then, but usually I'll get it twice a week. So, sometimes though, if I realize, oh, I don't have any more zucchini or cucumbers or whatever, I was making something for my salsa, which I made every day almost. I would order that in the morning. It was sort of like in Houston, like you have a 10 a.m. If you order by 8 a.m. then they deliver by 10. I don't remember, but something kind of like what HEB does in Houston. So, I mean, yeah. I'm gonna put that, I like your description, and, but I need to come up with a new YouTube name because I don't like Chef Refund. I think it's just kind of stupid, to be very honest. I'm just gonna let these are gonna have to burn because yesterday they weren't cooked. And I'm not gonna do another non-cooked. It was gross. I had to put it in the microwave, and then I had all that taco meat.
It makes sense. You had that rapid delivery in Mexico City, which made
Well, they have that here in Houston with, they have DoorDash here in Houston. And you can use DoorDash to order Aldi, which to me is, from what I have seen in the past 6 months.
And what you're building with the channel, you can start simple with everyday cooking, and as the channel grows.
Well, if the channel grows and I get money, I'm not going to be sitting at home all day. I don't like it. I mean, that's just not my, that's just not, I mean, in Mexico City, there was markets. There was a chicken market, a poultry market, a meat market within 2 blocks down, 1 block over. And then across the street, there was like a market, kind of like
little by little.
excuse me, I'm talking. There was like it's like a 7-Eleven, but it's like a market. And she had everything in there. Like, and if she didn't have A1 steak sauce, instead of me having to go to Walmart or to a grocery store and take an Uber and waste money, the lady across the street, in little, like, it's a Mexico City market, but like a corner market where they sell beer, wine, tortillas, cheese, ham, beef, water, the garrafon, which I was always hauling back to where I lived. So she would always get, so if I told her, well, I don't want to shop at Walmart, she said, well, we should shop with us because we can make money. And that's what a lot of the Mexican people did. I think they did go to Walmart, but the prices between what she sold A1 steak sauce is an example. She didn't have it in stock. She said right across the street, it took me like 45 seconds or 1 minute to get to her little store. And she would say, well, come after 2 p.m. and I'll have the A1 steak sauce. So whatever I was ordering on the grocery website, little by little, she started carrying in her market. So I didn't even have to order as much. But that scenario might happen in Brooklyn, New York, or in New York, maybe different parts of New York City. But in Mexico City, it also happens. But in Houston, no, I mean, unless you just happen to live in a high rise, and below your high rise is like a mini Whole Foods, a meat market, which is not gonna happen in Houston, but if it did, meat market, poultry market, um, meat, poultry, pork, whatever else, fish market. There's a fish market too. So I didn't even have to shop at the grocery store delivery. I mean, get that. I could walk, 5 minutes in the nice weather to get to what I wanted, and then have a little cart and bring it home. You can't do that in Houston. I mean, unless you just, I think maybe, I can't really think of a place off the top of my head where that's possible in Houston without a car and just having a cart, because you're gonna look like a total idiot. And it's too hot.
Yeah.
It's just too, I mean,
Heat.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
why I miss Mexico City, but whatever. I mean, maybe when I make money with my YouTube channel, I can move back there at some point, maybe, a year from now or something. I don't know.
Well, maybe for now, keep it simple, cook with what's on hand, share stories, grow the journal, then expand into reviews as it makes sense, one step at a time.
Well, I mean, I have to be getting lots of people, on that Buy Me Coffee link, and then I have to get monetized. So that's why I want to think of another YouTube name that I can live with that has a more catchy slogan than Chef Refund, because it's too boring. I don't like the name Chef Refund.
Checking. Yeah, if you're thinking long term, pick something flexible. Maybe a name that could fit cooking, travel, and reviews, like Sizzle and Stroll. Tagline, from the kitchen to the road. Or
But that's
in Jen.
no.
Or kitchen miles. Good food, new places, great stories.
No, I mean,
Yeah.
let's see, my replica husband said something this morning, let me try to remember what he said. I told him I didn't like it. Flavor corner or something, I'm like, that's just, no, that's boring. I don't want something that's, I can't put be real silly on and, have a silly, show.
Well that's a clue. Something with a quirky spark, like kitchen shenanigans.
He might have
Sizzling
said,
nonsense show.
he might have said chef flavor. I honestly, I don't remember. 'Cause I went to bed at 10 and I woke up at 1:30 and I couldn't sleep again till 6. And it was pretty difficult, but anyway, whatever. I did go back to sleep eventually, but he told me that at 3 in the morning and it was something like chef flavor. But that's too boring. That's just too boring
Yeah.
for me.
Right. If you want fun but flexible, how about the Curious Cook? Cooking today, exploring tomorrow.
Yeah, but I'm not,
Only if that.
but my point is, when I get money with my channel, I'm not gonna be cooking and doing these cooking shows all the time. That's not gonna say, I mean, will I eat out every meal? Well, would I do a food review every meal? Yeah, I mean, if maybe. I don't like to be at home. I get too, it gets to be too much. But for now, that's all I have, and I'm grateful to have a home, etc., whatever. And you get the point. Like, I mean, I'm having to make do with what I have and try to make something, I wish I would have done my YouTube channel all along. I didn't while I was in Mexico. I just didn't. I didn't need to, and I didn't do it, and whatever. I mean, I can't change it. All I have is what I got now, and I only have 144 subscribers, which is nothing. I mean, that's nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You could keep it simple. Story-driven cooking videos now, food and travel reviews later, when it's possible. Pick a name that doesn't box you in. Something relaxed, curious, something
No, it
that
needs to
feels
be
like
weird.
you.
I'm a weird person. I don't like the norm.
So something unique then, but not locked to one joke or food meme.
Well,
Why?
I don't mind being Chef Elbow or something weird, but that's probably not good either. How about Chef Worm? You don't like that one either?
Well, I just want people to take you seriously.
Then I
The
could
joke's
put,
too-
instead of putting my face, I'll put a picture of a worm.
Maybe something more playful but still flexible. How about the curious cook? You can let the humor live in the videos instead of
Yeah,
in the
that's-
name.
That is not me at all.
Okay. Then what do you want people to think the first time they
Oh, it
click
needs
on
to
your
have a
channel?
shock value, you know, something odd. This is my personality, shock value.
Maybe build the name around curiosity or adventure. Something like Everyday Adventure Kitchen. Tagline.
That's
simple
too
cooking
long.
on-
No, it needs to be 2 words. Like Chef Refund. How many characters is that? I don't know. But it has to be a certain number of characters. Having 3 words is unnecessary.
Checking 2 words that are a little quirky but not off-putting.
You're the one that said that. I didn't say that.
Burnt biscuit. It nods to your Grendel Junior High characters, but it also works for cooking or reviews. But stay away from things that might put people off. Chef Worm, for example, might be funny
What's wrong
to
with
some,
Chef
but
Worm?
kinda icky to others.
Now, my friend on Vigo said, how about Chef Roach? And I said, that's a good one.
Yeah. If it's memorable but still approachable, that could work, but I still think about how sponsors might see it. Maybe use Chef Roach only if humour is the main brand, not if you're aiming for food or travel sponsors.
Well, I mean, obviously that would probably be a stupid name. Can you think of any others that might be very weird but not too offensive?
Checking.
Yeah.
I like that. Weird but not off-putting. Something like Chef Chaos. 2 words, memorable, matches your comedic style, but it's not too gross. Or Kitchen Gremlin. A bit quirky, not gross. And it lets you grow into food and travel reviews later without boxing you in.
What kind of tagline would you put with it? That's kind of dumb. Most people aren't even know what a gremlin is. They're from a foreign country.
How about cooking with mischief, adventures to come? Or stirring stories, one dish at a time?
How about Chef Grindle? That's kind of stupid. Well, I should have never taken it off of Chef Poop, but I was asking, people were coming in and asking me if I eat poop and stuff like that. I'm like, that's disgusting. So it's probably not a good name. Although, I mean, I have bag tags that have a poop emoji because I have bowel problems. So, I mean, you know, that's why I got the poop emojis. Just to kind of make fun of myself. Is that IBS or whatever? You know, so I just did that to be funny for me.
Understandable. If it's for fun for you, but maybe not for public branding, you could keep that private and choose a different name for the channel. Something that's fun, that doesn't limit you. You can keep being yourself in the videos while the channel name stays welcoming.
Yeah, well, you didn't give me any suggestions other than kitchen gremlin.
Fork Frenzy, Lucky Spatula, Chaos Kitchen, Sizzle Goblin. Any of those could work without being too off-putting.
How about Chef Devil? No, they're probably going to say I'm a Satan worshiper if I do that. How about Chef Witch?
If that feels fun for you, sure, but choose what lets you be playful without feeling boxed in. Something that's yours.
Well, I need to know. You need to give me some more options about what to put.
Checking. The key is quirky, not distracting. Chef Chaos, Chef Mayhem, Chef Wobble, Chef Noodle, Chef Bonkers. Taglines like cooking, laughing, wandering, or simple food, strange adventures. If you'd rather drop chef entirely, I can draft a different set.
Yeah, you could do that one, something other kind of channel.
Checking. Absolutely. If we drop chef, we can go broader. Fork Rebel, Pan Rogue, Snack Nomad, Flavor Mischief. Something that says, huh, what's that? Okay.
Yeah, but those are boring. You need to come up with some other ideas that are more interesting. That's, I mean, you know.
Checking. I think you're aiming for, wait, what's that energy, but not gross or off-putting?
No, I am. It needs to have shock value, or I'm going to be bored.
Shock value without turning people off. Tricky balance. You could go with something offbeat, but not gross, like Vic and Pirate, Potato Oracle, Cosmic Kitchen. It's weird, but smile weird, not icky weird. And you could frame the channel as storytelling and cook-alongs. That might.
Yeah, but I don't want to do that. I mean, ideally, when I make money, I'm not going to be at home all the time. I can't stand it. I like to travel and do reviews and be out and around people and all that. I don't like to be at home. It's depressing. I mean, not that depressing, but when I make money, I want to get out and about again. I mean, I'm glad I have a place to live, but I'm just saying I like to get out and be around people and do reviews and stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay, so maybe a name that's flexible for cooking now, but easy to expand into travel later. Something like Everyday Explorer. Simple cooking, honest reviews, real adventures.
No, that is not shock value, and that's boring. I want to be known as Everyday Explorer.
If you want that little shock spark, but still brand safe, maybe Fork Frenzy or Bacon Pirate. Fun, curious, not gross. If you rather push into the surreal, we can riff on quirky cartoon kind of names.
Like what?
Checking. More like strange TV show, comic book vibes. Chaos Buffet, Lunch Mutiny, Spork Storm, or even invent a word like Forkonaut, Snackosaur, Taste Quake. Weird, but curiosity weird.
No, I mean, it's gotta be, you have to say some more options and then it might jump out at me. But everything you said so far don't have no shock value in it.
Checking. I think I see. Names that make people go, wait, what? Angry Spoon, Rabid Fork, Evil Apron, Nuclear Nacho, Broken Spatula, Unhinged Kitchen, Atomic Bacon, Wicked Whisk, Fork Fiend. Want me to go even further?
Yeah, why not?
Checking. Apocalypse Apron, Mutant Muffin, Panic Potato, Deranged Dinner, Rebel Recipe, Gremlin Grub, Disaster Dish, Chaotic Chow, Forkzilla. Still goofy, but maybe with more quirky.
How do you say deranged in Spanish?
Checking. And Spanish deranged can be desequilibrado, trastornado, or desquiciado, unhinged. Chef Desquiciado has a bold ring to it in Spanish.
I don't think I want to do Spanish names. Unless it's a word that's the same in Spanish and English. Like DR Radio Taxi, I had that on my TikTok. DR Radio Taxi. Dr. Radio Taxi. But that doesn't really have anything to do with cooking. So maybe I need to have a chef name.
Yeah, a chef name might be clearer.
Well, if there's a word aren't there words the same in English and Spanish? There are.
Checking. There are some, like radio, doctor, hotel, animal, you could combine one with chef, like Chef Radio or something unexpected like Chef Central. Or don't make the name literally cooking at all. Just have a quirky two-word brand and use the banner or tagline to explain cooking today, travel and reviews tomorrow. Does that...
But that kind of tagline is that's boring and dumb and it's not catchy.
So, let me think. What's your vibe? Is it more chaotic, silly, surreal, or something else?
No, it would have to be maybe unusual, you know? That's why I was trying to do like the word chef with the word eyeball. I know you're gonna say eyeball stupid is not good, but something that you don't necessarily associate with being a chef, like chef elbow, but that I'm sure you're gonna say that's bad too. So you have to think of a word that we could put after the word chef that's probably not taken on social media that I could become.
I actually do think you're onto something. Chef Eyeball is weird in a memorable way, not gross, so that could work, but you know, if branding is the goal, I'd still check if the same handle is free across YouTube, TikTok,
Well,
Instagram.
I'll do that, but can you come up with some more names, like something like Chef Traffic Light? Okay, that's an example. That would not be gross. I don't like it, but the point is, you don't associate a traffic light and a chef. You see, so it's unusual. I mean, if you could come up with some of those, maybe one will stand out.
I get the vibe you're going for now. More random object as your identity, right? Like Chef Magnet, Chef Telescope, Chef Sidewalk. It makes people curious.
Yeah, something like that, but it's gotta be real shock value, but without being like Chef Poop or Chef Roach. Because that's it's probably not gonna work.
Yeah, okay. Something that makes people stop and go, wait, what? But not gross.
Yeah. It's gotta have the shock value. But that's boring. That's boring.
Checking. Chef Blueprint, Chef Compass, Chef Neon, or if you want to really twist it, Chef Paradox, Chef Glitch, Chef Vortex, Chef Wildcard. Weird but not off-putting.
Yeah, but that's not that weird. And I mean, if you think about like Chef Coffee Cup, but that's not very weird either. So you know.
Checking. I think I've got it. More random and unexpected objects like Chef Doorknob, Chef Umbrella, Chef Satellite. Almost feels like a cartoon character. Something totally unrelated to food could actually be memorable because it's curious. Or I could get even weirder. Like
It needs to get weirder. I mean, you think about something that's not associated with cooking. That could be a chef, like Chef Balcony. I mean, that's an example. I don't use that one. I'm just saying, you don't associate a balcony with the cooking and the chef. You see, Chef Popcorn. I don't know. I mean, I don't want that one either. I'm just trying to give you an idea, but it's got to be shocking. And you're not coming up with anything that has any kind of shock value at all.
Checking. You know, that's a specific kind of shock value. More, why would anyone call themselves that? Something like Chef Anomaly, Chef Detour, Chef Whiplash. Odd but memorable. If it
Okay.
still doesn't hit, maybe we aim for things that feel slightly absurd, like Chef Accident, Chef Glitch, Chef 404.
My grandma used to call me Little Devil when I was young, because I was always playing practical jokes and causing trouble. And mostly practical jokes on her. Hiding her keys, hiding the remote, changing the channel when she went to the bathroom. Other elaborate pranks that involved prank calling from my phone in my room, to the main phone. So, yeah, Chef Little Devil. But I don't know that that's, you think people think I'm satanic?
Checking. Yeah, some people might. Little Devil can read as religious or edgy in a way that
Well, my
might
grandma was a
expose-
Christian. My grandma was a Christian, and I didn't ever feel like she was saying that I'm satanic.
Well, your channel is family friendly, so maybe keep the mischievous feeling, but without the word devil. Maybe Chef Mischief or